Alrighty, good morning everybody. It is Monday, April 1st, 2024. Hope you guys had a great Easter weekend. And let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We're starting out a new month. Let's take a look at what happened on Friday, the last day of March here. Was a pretty choppy day, right? It's not too surprising. The last couple days we have been in I should say pretty much last week, lots of chop, right? So lots of chop going on last week, and Friday was really no different. But if you take a look, there were some pretty good opportunities despite the market being choppy, right? So let's take a look. Let's dive into the details here. Right out of the open, guys, beautiful opportunity to buy the VWAP, right? You had a very typical peak below and bounce right down into the VWAP there, and then a great opportunity to get long right to our first expected resistance was that 53.13, right? So pretty nice little push. What was that? 53.06. So you got what, a 5, 6, 7 point push out of it. And then you even got one of those beautiful opportunities to buy the 200. So within the first couple minutes of the open on Friday, you did get great opportunity to buy the VWAP, great opportunity to buy the 200. The problem is that it didn't quite get much past our first target, which was the high of the day before. All right, so two great opportunities within the first couple minutes of the open. Then finally, a double bottom right off the VWAP here, right? And again, nice divergence, double bottom off VWAP. Great opportunity to once again give the bulls a shot to again test up into the highs of the day. So you got multiple opportunities to get long throughout the open, or throughout the first hour of the open there. You even got a nice pullback to the 200 once again. That literally went through the 200 by 1 point on the ES. So again, very, very limited risk. You could have captured this next pop. And then after that, again, like I said, a very choppy day. So then it just went ahead and went sideways after that. So I'm just kind of pointing out that when you sat here, when the market opened, you did have multiple opportunities here to buy the 200 and the VWAP with some beautiful patterns, right? Peak below and bounce, double bottom, right? Pull back to the 200 as we're breaking out. And then after that, like I said, it just kind of went sideways and choppy throughout the rest of the day. You did get an opportunity to short the back end of the 200 once again inside of this tight choppy range. Still beautiful opportunity to short the back end of the 200 there, capture the pullback, and then from there, let me get rid of this line so we don't confuse ourselves. And then from there, like I said, just super choppy. You did get another play off the 200, another play off VWAP. Again, we're talking nearly zero risk on these type of setups. Unfortunately, again, they did not have enough strength to really get anywhere. So it would kind of follow through. Maybe you got your 5-point target, 6, 7, 8 points into it, it turned around. And that happened here a number of times. And then that brought us here to the end of the week where, what do you know, the market pulled back a little bit deeper and bounced right off the holy orange power level. Again, finding trouble off the FMA, which again, if you're in a trade, you see the market traveling out off of your level and then bam, gets rejected right off the FMA. Probably not a great sign, right? And then it came down just a little lower and then just kind of petered out at the end of the day, end of the week there. So again, even though we were in a sideways choppy market with pretty much no direction, you still had opportunities to buy our roadmap levels and basically take on a point of risk or less on nearly all these rotations. That brings us here into the overnight session where the bulls have jumped back in and they have pushed the price all the way to new all-time highs last night on Sunday's Globex session. And now, as you can see, we're getting a nice healthy pullback coming into the open here, finding support once again right off 50% of the previous day with, again, very, very limited risk. And that brings us to our pre-market for this morning. So let's go ahead and jump up to the higher time frames. Welcome in, Chad. This is, I believe, your first month here, so thank you for being here. And we're going to go ahead and don't know why it says that it's muted. It should not be muted for you. we'll have to work out the details here because it looks like hopefully that's your mic. So welcome in. We're going to go ahead and jump up and do what we do every morning here, and that